What's going on, my YouTube family? So I'm gonna post my leg workout. I did recently post an upper body workout. I'm trying to make my videos a little bit shorter right now just because I don't have a huge following. And thank you to everybody that's been following me and getting my subscribers up for me. I appreciate the love, and please share my videos because I am, trying to grow my channel and trying to be more consistent. And I found a way to be more consistent, which is trying to record my workouts at least twice a week, an upper body and lower body set, and trying to show you the different variations of what I do throughout my workouts. Now, let's be clear, I've been to the gym now since January, and we are in March. Today is March the 21st, which is Monday, 2022. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been to the gym prior to January when I just started back. I haven't been to the gym since February of 2020. So I had just marked a year at the gym in 2020, and the pandemic came and shut it down. And then when they finally opened the gyms back, I still didn't go back because I had my mom at home. My mom has a compromised immune system, and I didn't want to put her at risk, so I was at home doing home workouts. And then that started getting boring for me, and I started becoming more stagnant and not really working out as much, which I don't like that because I'm very active and I love to work out. With that being said, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was intimidated coming back to the gym after so long because my mind didn't feel confident in actually getting back into the workouts and into the movements. Now, how I overcome that is, one, I'm a G. I'm going to overcome it, period, because I'm a gym head. So I'm used to being in the gym. I just had to overcome that obstacle of, not being in there so long and having to get back into the routine of that mind-muscle connection. So I'm not going to lie to you, between January and probably the top of March, I've been really trying to work on that mind-muscle connection and working on that form, because when you work out, your form is key. Because if you don't have a proper form, you will 9 times out of 10 hurt yourself, especially when you're lifting heavy. So what I started to do is what I suggest everybody do, is if you have been to the gym or it's been a while since you have been to the gym, start off slow. Don't go in full guns blowing. Don't do that, because you have to adjust back to it. So even if it takes you 3-4 weeks to really start bringing getting your momentum up and getting that heavy weight in again, do that. That's what I had to do, and I'm still progressing. It's not gonna be an overnight success. It's not gonna be something that's easy to just jump back into, because for one, you're gonna shock your body, and then if you do that also, you ain't gonna be able to walk, or you ain't gonna be able to move your arms for days because you're trying to overshoot what your body is not acclimated to at the moment. So if you have any kind of anxiety or any kind of fear of going to the gym, just go. That's literally all you can do, is just go. Because when you go to the gym, I can promise you, nobody is paying attention to you. Everybody is in their own zone. Everybody is in there, have their headphones on. Everybody is doing their own thing. And the thing is that, there is that gym etiquette. Look up YouTube videos. If you don't want to look up YouTube videos, just Google exercises, and you can see and get people to show you the movements. While you're working out, use your phone, Google it, YouTube it, and that way you can work on your form, so that way somebody's kind of coaching you through it. Or if you can find it in your funds to, go to the gym and also afford a personal trainer to get you started, I suggest you do that. Because, sometimes when you work with that personal trainer, that one-on-one helps to build your confidence, because somebody is helping you learn, especially if you are a true beginner. But as a beginner in the gym, remember this: everybody is a beginner somewhere some shape, form, or fashion. And I always like to give this analogy of when you were in kindergarten, at one point, you weren't in that environment. When you were coming up, you probably was at grandma's house, your auntie house, your mom or your dad would take care of you at home, and then you had to have this shock to your system because now you have to go to school. That's a fear that a lot of people have to overcome, is going to school and having to become social. You start a new job, same difference. You're going to the gym, you're going to better yourself. You're going to go improve yourself. So if you have a fear, especially to my people who may be overweight or plus size, if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, there's no fear but fear itself. You have to kind of get out your own head. If you have to, while you're at home, go in the mirror and talk to yourself. Give yourself those words of affirmation of, I can do this, I'm confident, I am strong. Like, do what you got to do, because that's what I do. I have to do it to myself all the time. Even just because some days when I look ugly, I got to look in the mirror and be like, dang, your hair is a mess, but you still fine. You have to. It's a part of life. We all go through it. So don't let the gym intimidate you. And it's hard for me to, it's sad that I say that because I was intimidated, but I still kept going. And I try to go to the gym at 5 in the morning, between 5 and 6 in the morning, Monday through Friday. But also remember, in the beginning, you don't have to go to the gym 5 days a week. You can go 2, you can go 3. Hell, you can even go 1. But every other day in between the day that you don't go to the gym, go for a walk. 30 minutes, go for a walk. That's all you need. Anything to just keep the blood circulated in your body. And if you're somebody who is not a frequent person to want to work out, try to manipulate your diet. Try to watch the intake of what you're eating as far as, fatty foods, greasy foods, things like that. Try to cut back on that. Try to cut back on the sugary snacks and things like that as well. There's a lot of things that you can do to coexist in the fitness world, because not everybody likes to work out. And it's crazy because you don't even have to work out to lose weight. I have a really, really good friend of mine that I worked with. She was not really overweight, but she wanted to lose weight. I introduced her to intermittent fasting, and I explained to her what it was when I started it, because I started seeing results from it. And intermittent fasting is not specifically something that's necessarily going to help you lose weight, but it can contribute to you losing weight and being able to maintain, your weight. But my friend did intermittent fasting, and she started doing a lot of cooking at home and meal preparations and things like that. And within a year, I'm not gonna lie, she dropped a lot of weight. And when you see her before and after, you would think that she exercised, but she never stepped foot in the gym. She always tells me she strongly dislikes exercising. So if she can do it, I know for a fact you can do it. Anybody in this world is capable of anything. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lady at the gym, super motivational. The lady, sorry y'all. I'm sorry, it's raining. But there was a lady in the gym. I had never seen her in the gym before, but her and her husband comes in and she's in a wheelchair. But do y'all know this lady uses the sled that they have in the gym, and she uses her wheelchair, but what she does is she'll put the husband will help her put the sled in front of her. And she has a mechanical wheelchair. However, she pushes the sled with her legs. And then basically she'll use her wheelchair to slide forward. And then she'll go ahead and push it again. When I tell you I saw that, and that made my heart flutter. Because I was like, I have never in my life seen that. And if I could have recorded her, I would have. But you don't want to do that kind of stuff. But it was very motivational, because she's in a wheelchair and she still came to the gym to do something beneficial for herself. I don't know what her condition is, but she was able to come and use her legs. So if she can do it, man, you can do it. I believe in each and every individual that decides that they want to work out. And when they give up on themselves, it breaks my heart, because I know the potential that everybody can reach. But you have to have the motivation within yourself, not because somebody else is trying to tell you that this is what you need to do. You have to have the motivation to be the one to go to the gym and get it done. So with that being said, I'm going to clip over to my workout, my my lower body set. And I hope you all enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video, everything. If anything spoke to you or stuck out to you today, drop a comment. Let me know. Let's start some dialogue. I love you all. I appreciate everybody that's been subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm really trying to be consistent, but I am an OT student. And it's kicking my behind. I have a ill mother, and it's just, I have life going on. So I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying to be consistent. So just bear with me, but please just keep running it up. Just keep looking at these videos and let's start some content. Let's start some dialogue. If there's anything in specific you would like me to talk about, let me know. I'm ACSM personal trainer certified. I've been certified since 2016 or 15, February of 2015 or 16, one of those years, but I want to say 15. Anyways, I love y'all. I hope y'all like the video, and to the next one. Peace. All right, you guys. So we're getting started here in our warm-up. And our warm-up is some kettlebell swings. I like to do like a dynamic warm-up, basically kind of like the movements that I'm going to be going throughout the workout. And these are just a good way of getting your whole body warmed up between your legs and your arms. But today, again, is leg day. The warm-ups, I do about 12 to 15 minutes, and this is about 30 seconds to 45 seconds of a workout, like for this set. Usually my warm-up sets be about 2 to 3 sets within that 12 to 15 minute mark. So this is just my first one. I absolutely despise these lateral lunges, but body weight is okay, but adding weight for me is kind of extremely hard. But this is another dynamic warm-up that I like to do, and this one is about another 30 to 45 seconds, and just alternating between each leg and open up those hips and just getting that movement going. So bear with me here. My form may not be the greatest. Again, these are not my favorites. Next, we have some high knees. This is that awkward phase. But high knees, just to get that blood flowing again and kind of get that heart rate elevated and getting ready to get into that heavy lifting of that lower body set. Again, we're doing about 30 to 45 seconds here. My knees probably could go a little bit higher, but this is the best I could do at that moment. We're doing some power step-ups. Generally, I'll do step-ups a part of my workout, but in my warm-up, it's just body weight and just getting that mind-muscle connection going and just, getting those power steps in and driving that knee. Driving the knee is not specifically necessary. You can drive your knee or you can step up and do like a glute kickback. It's whatever you prefer. But again, this is another 30 to 45 seconds. Sometimes I do cut myself a little short because I am a little winded. I get tired. But it's a dynamic warm up. So it's just going through the motions to get the body fully warmed up. Generally, before my workouts, I do like to sit in the sauna at the gym. So I sit in there about maybe 10 to 15 minutes, depending upon how I can stand it. So we're getting into our first workout here. And these are going to be some walking lunges. With the walking lunges, it just depends on, what setting you're in and what your gym is like, because I know everybody's gym is different. For this one, it's hard to say how far I went. Maybe about 16 to 17 steps per leg. But I do go down and I walk back. I don't lunge back. And I do about 3 to 4 sets depending upon the day and how I feel. Because sometimes if I do 4 sets, the first set may be without weight. So I don't remember if this is my first set or my second. But however, it's up to you how you prefer to do it. Sometimes that first set without weight is good. Now this is a I don't know what they call it, but this is the hip thrust. It is a specific machine within the gym. Not everybody has this machine. I don't think for sure I know Planet Fitness doesn't have anything like this. So if you do this, you can also use a box and you can use a barbell. So you can use the box as your support for your shoulders, and then you can do a barbell or dumbbells. And these I'm not 100% familiar with, but it does work your lower back and your glutes. I don't know what you actually call these. I just know, shout out to Booty King. I love his channel. I watch him a lot for glute exercises, and I know that occasionally in the beginning of when I started watching his channel, back when he was kind of training his girlfriend, his now wife, Africa, they did do these. And now here you can say this is like a half Superman, and I'm just lifting my lower body. Honestly, this lower body day is a little bit one of my lighter days because I didn't do squats and I didn't do deadlifts, but my heaviest lift would have been the hip thrust on the machine. And again, these are about 3 to 4 sets when it comes to this. And y'all, don't mind me, I be singing to myself and stuff like that. So I don't know what I'm singing, but I'm in my own world. But yeah, again, these are half Supermans and just lifting your lower body to like work on those glutes. This is my absolute favorite exercise. I don't know why. It's very awkward. It is a hard exercise to do because you do have to use the Smith machine. I call these lying leg press. And it does work on like your hamstrings, your glutes, kind of your quads. You have to really adjust your feet on the bar to what's comfortable for you. I always like to start off with no weight. So I do about 3 to 4 sets, but the first set I always do with no weight just to make sure I'm acclimated with the bar, and then making sure that I have my feet placed in the correct manner. Don't mind me, I do have my night guard in, sorry. And this was my last workout for the day. Again, this was like a lighter lower body day, but stay tuned for another one.